Mechanical engineers can expect a high rate of employment and high job security, with over 277,000 jobs available in the United States, with an average expected 5% growth in the next decade. A mechanical engineer's environment is usually in an office, but may include fieldwork and maintenance or manufacturing. Mechanical engineers make about $85,000 per year average, with a $60,000 starting salary.
Aeronautic and automotive engineers design, maintain, and oversee the research, development, and production of cars, buses, aircraft, spacecraft, missiles, satellites, and their associated parts and subsystems. They're involved in the manufacturing and testing of equipment. In addition, they're project managers, schedulers, cost analyzers, and planners. Engineers in both of these fields travel an average of 30% and will work in both office environments and in the fields. Salary varies depending on role and experience. Average automotive engineers in the parts industries can expect to make $68,000 annually. Motor vehicle engineers make an average of $87,000. Aeronautic engineers average $79,000, with a low end of $56,000 and a high end of about $142,000, depending on location and experience.
Thermal engineering is a specialized subdiscipline of mechanical engineering that deals exclusively with heat energy and its transfer between not only different mediums, but also into other usable forms of energy. A thermal engineer will be armed with the expertise to design systems and processes to convert generated energy from various thermal sources into chemical, mechanical, or electrical energy, depending on the task at hand. The national average salary of thermal engineers is $84,000 a year, with a minimum of $63,000 and a max of $110,000. However, salary of a thermal IBM engineer is $100K average.
HVAC engineers' job duties include the design, installation, maintenance, and repair of heating, ventilation, air conditioning, cooling, and refrigeration systems. They design systems for residential, industrial, institutional, and commercial buildings. HVAC engineers can expect to make about $63,000 annually, with a range of $50,000 to $94,000. HVAC engineers might work on something small scale, like these external AC units, or large scale, such as industrial heating and cooling, aircraft hangars.
Automotive engineers are involved in the design and testing process of all the mechanical components in automobiles, like this mean machine right here.
Thermal and HVAC engineers both work in the auto industry as well. HVAC engineers work on something like the air conditioning or the heated seats, while thermal engineers work on something like the combustion in the engine to keep the car running.
There's no shortage of jobs for these engineers. Just take a look online and one will find no shortage of job postings and offers. Two examples of these from Monster.com are openings for an aerospace engineer working for Lockheed Martin in Grand Prairie, Texas. Another is an automotive forensics technician at SAE Limited in Chicago, Illinois.
There are over 3,300 available full-time jobs for thermal engineers in the United States. Companies such as IBM, Intel, Boeing, and NASA all hire thermal engineers in the United States.
On Monster.com, there are a total of 170 jobs for HVAC engineers, and that's only for one site. A few of the jobs posted are mobile HVAC/building engineer for CBRE in West Palm Beach, Florida. Another one is HVAC project engineer, facilities engineering for Kohler Company in Kohler, Wisconsin.